It's just us. It's John and Aaron for another episode of Why We Love Horror TV. I'm John Maher. That's Aaron Brooks. Aaron, how you feeling today?
Hey, I'm feeling good. It feels good to be right about Widow's Bay. As I said, it was going to be a good show, and now 4 episodes in, I can say it's a great show because this might be my favorite episode yet. Because
it's an absolute banger. And if you watched our first video, somebody actually commented on the first video, like episode 4 is the greatest episode of television or something like that. And I was like, wow, that's high praise from a stranger. And that stranger was right.
Yes.
Talking about beach reads today, the Patricia-centric episode beach reads. We don't normally do synopses, but let's do it because I think this episode is worth a synopsis. Do you want to take a crack at it, or what do you do?
Essentially, it's about our friend Patricia, who is throwing a sunset cocktail party, and she's having trouble getting guests to come to that, is how it, I guess, begins. And then it's kind of what she does to get people to come to her party, and then what happens at her party, with a particular book serving as the guide to how to throw a good party. It was her.
Right off the bat, I like the change in basically chronology style of the episodes, because the first 3 were linear. If you were kind of paying attention in those episodes, there was clearly shit going on.
Yeah.
Like that, and this is concurrent with the last episode, because you had heard that there was you hear them talk about Patricia's sunset cocktails 1,000 times.
Yeah.
The first bunch, and you think it's just some throwaway thing because the town is trying to be an up and coming area where tourists come. It's just another tourist thing. Turns out it's not. One of the projects I guess Patricia has around town is she runs the bookmobile that parks near the beach, and you could borrow books. And one day she just finds a book, and it's like a self-help book. Who's the author of that book?
It's Lucy Four.
Yeah, Lucy Fours is the author of you basically how to take care of yourself. It's it's one of those long titles.
Your Turn, how to take care of yourself or something.
Yeah, it's all about being her turn. And as Patricia reads the book, first it starts out your typical forward thinking kind of health book. What do you like about yourself? What do you not like about yourself? Then there's a weird thing
which the what you like about yourself is 2 lines, and what you don't like about yourself is half the a paragraph or 2, and then on the next page it's circle all the parts of you don't like. So not a great book.
Yeah. And then from there it becomes really it's telling you got to throw a party. You got to throw a party. You're going to throw a party. It's going to be the greatest party of all time.
And if they don't show up, that's a reflection of your social value.
Yeah.
A lot of pressure here.
We also kind of get some backstory on Patricia when she I don't know if she invites herself. Somebody must have given her a bullshit invite to the party, and she just shows up, and she's clearly nobody wants her there because she's A, weird, and B, they think she's lying about her role in one of the past tragedies on the island. Apparently there was a guy a Michael Myers, I guess, type person, because they call him the boogeyman. He's a serial killer. And all the women who he killed, tried to get away and couldn't get away. And she's claiming she just hid under her bed and the guy couldn't find her. So they're Patricia, you're full of shit. You're just trying to latch on to our dead friends, and you act like you're the survivor. You didn't do shit. They all hate her because they love their friends. And apparently this has been fostering around for decades on the island.
Right. And it's just more of kind of just it's just there's Widow's Bay is a weird place, really weird place, and everybody who's lived here has been through some weird shit to where it's they're you're just posing as going through this murderous ordeal that we went through with our friends who are dead now. You didn't actually you were probably part of it. And it's just if that was a normal community, that would be even weirder. But here it feels it's just this is the daily going-ons of Widow's Bay. Your neighborhood, the housewives are talking about, who cheated on their spouse or something, or who's going to leave their whatever. Here it's she was working with the boogeyman. We all know it. So we're not going to welcome her to our wine party.
There's a lot of like good cringe around Patricia too, because whenever people are talking behind her back, she always walks right into the middle of it. Like she like walks in, they'll just shut up and they're like looking at her. Even Dale and Rosemary are like talking shit about her in the office, and she like walks into the middle of it. It's really such good moments with Patricia.
Yeah, and like Patricia's just like talking to Dale, coaching him up on being the DJ for this party, and Dale's never been a DJ. And she's just like, we'll never let the energy drop. We'll move song to song. I'll send you a list. And he's like, she sent me 800 songs. Did she send me every song she's ever listened to? Yeah. Like, it's just like, she has no idea what she's doing. It's probably her first party that she's actually thrown in her, I believe she said, what is she, 28, according to
her.
Her biological age is 28, so in her 28 years on Widow's Bay, this is her first party.
Yeah. The funny thing is, like, and like you can this is when you kind of start realizing something's up, because the book starts getting really aggressive and you can tell the party sucks. Like, it sucks. Mm-hmm. But you don't know if it's just her point of view or something's going on, because then the party gets awesome. Like that. The party gets awesome.
Yes.
And like, what? And like, you know, everybody loves her and they want to dance with her, and like she's giving speeches and serving punch and giving hors d'oeuvres, and like it didn't turn around that fast. What's really going on?
Yeah, like we all of a sudden see a fire going on outside, and everybody is walking into the water, I think towards the fire. Like they're in a trance.
There's a little hint like right before that, because like when she's giving her speech, you see the reflection of all the guests in the mirror, and they look like they're the dead bodies from The Ring. They're all like, like in the mirror, and I'm like, uh-oh.
Yeah. And it's just, all hell basically breaks loose. This is the Evil Dead episode.
Yeah.
We've had Jaws. I don't know what the third episode was. I forgot at this point. I think it was just a sea hag. Now we have the Evil Dead with the evil book.
The sea hag is kind of like It Follows, like, because no matter where he goes, like she follows him. I'll give that It Follows. Yeah, all but this one, like, the book clearly is evil, and then she realizes like the whole thing that the book has like tricked her to doing some kind of like mass hypnosis suicide ritual, and when she goes to throw the book in the fire, it's stuck to her hand, and it clearly turns into the Necronomicon.
Yes.
Like it's unmistakably the Necronomicon, which is great.
Yeah, no, this is just like an episode which has no Mayor Tom at all. So it's like this show shows that it is Widow's Bay, not Mayor Tom. I don't think anything's missing with him not here either, because the other characters from Rosemary to Dale to, obviously Patricia.
The sheriff is there.
The sheriff. There's the suicide.
That's when we go back to Tom and Wick, and they go to find the priest, Toby Huss, and we find out that he's hung himself. And I imagine that's going to be the next episode, like whatever the hell happened to him.
Right.
That'll be like our Conjuring episode or some bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think either this episode or the next episode we have Ty West coming in. So like, I mean, all season it's good, solid directors, but I just really overall I'm like continuing to be so impressed with this show. All of the background information that is like bestowed upon there. The other book in the box with the Your Turn book was The Shining. So like, again, it's just like further confirming that this is very Stephen King coded, like throughout. It is like a Stephen King story that's not. And I just can't wait until we get introduced to, is it Richard Warren, the name of the pioneer? Something Warren.
Something like that.
Yeah. He's played by Hamish Linklater. So
that's going to be great. And then one thing I want to touch on that we didn't mention is like she does, like everyone is like basically the book is basically trying to force people to drown themselves by walking towards this like funeral pyre thing, bonfire. And she breaks the spell, and everyone all of a sudden snaps back to reality, and immediately they just double down on hating Patricia. Like, she fucking drugged us. She drugged us.
It is
so
all.
Like, now it's worse.
Yep. It is all Patricia's fault. She just wants to be loved.
Yeah. All right. Well, but by the way, I mean, obviously you knew we were going to spoil it for you. Hopefully you're here just to love the show with us. But for some reason, if you watched all this, go back and watch that actual episode. It's even better than we're describing.
Yeah.
Let's rate it. there's nowhere to go on this one. This is like perfect, down to every single minute detail is perfect. 5 stars.
Yeah, I think it's one of the best episodes of TV this year so far. It's 5 stars. I would expect this is going to be, maybe we'll have a couple 5-star episodes. That'd be great. But like, if this is the pinnacle of the season, that's perfectly fine too. But I'm really curious to see where they go next. This show I'm fully invested in. I think it can go for multiple seasons. Like, honestly, I think they can really stretch out the mystery here before kind of expelling what it is.
The next episode is called What to Expect on Your Trip. We'll see what happens. It's a great title. But until next time, hopefully you'll join us again. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Go to the Facebook group at Why We Love Horror and check out our Letterboxd challenge if you want to watch the horror movies with us right there. This has been Why We Love Horror TV. I'm John Moore, and that's Aaron Brooks. See you next week.